Welcome to our deep dive today. We're going to be taking a look at Denny Chuang,
Okay.
who is a certified financial planner with a pretty fascinating career path.
Yeah.
And to help us unravel his story, we're going to be taking a look at his LinkedIn profile and the website for his firm, Eagle Partners Financial Solutions.
Okay.
So we're going to be going all the way back to his early days in finance,
Yeah.
tracing that whole journey to his current role as head of this firm.
You know what really stood out to me right away was just how long he's been working in this industry.
Yeah,
Like 1988. That's decades
it's a long time.
of experience, dealing with all those ups and downs.
Oh, yeah.
Market fluctuations, the economy changing,
Right.
client needs changing.
Totally.
That's not something that you just come across,
You don't just fall into that.
No, you have to build that over time.
That's dedication.
It really is. Yeah, a commitment.
And you can really see that commitment when you look at his career path.
Yeah, for sure.
Starting off at Canada Trust back in 1988, seems like even before he formally studied economics at the University of Toronto, he had that interest in finance.
Yeah.
Was that a common sort of starting point back then for people who wanted to get into financial planning?
Well, it was pretty traditional, actually.
Right.
Yeah, starting at a bank.
Yeah.
It gave you a good foundation with the practical side of things,
Right.
exposing you to all these different financial products and services.
So you're learning the ropes.
Yeah, and you're building a network.
Totally. And then from there, he goes on to get his certified financial planner designation, which, that's a whole other level of expertise and commitment.
Absolutely.
So what does that actually involve?
Well, becoming a certified financial planner, it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. You have to, it's a lot of courses,
Right.
comprehensive exams, and then you have to keep learning.
Oh, wow.
Ongoing professional development.
So it's not just like you get the designation and then you're done.
No. You have to keep up with it.
So it shows clients that you're really serious.
Exactly. It shows that you've gone above and beyond just the basics.
Right.
To really understand things like retirement planning, investments, taxes.
So it's like the gold standard.
I would say so, yeah.
And the thing is, he doesn't stop there.
No.
Before starting his own firm,
Uh-huh.
he spends more than 10 years
Right.
working at these huge companies like Dundee Wealth Management and Investors Group.
Yeah.
What kind of experience do you think he would have gotten?
Oh, tons at those kinds of firms.
Yeah.
He was probably dealing with people with a lot of money.
Okay. High net worth individuals.
Exactly. Complex investments and a wider range of financial products.
So just a whole other scale.
Yeah, totally different scale.
Of financial planning.
And he would have been exposed to different company cultures.
Right.
Management styles, how they approach client service.
It's all experience that would have been so valuable
Right.
when he decided to go out on his own.
Absolutely.
So then in 2005, he takes that leap, establishes Eagle Partners Financial Solutions.
Right.
And from their website, it's clear that they have this philosophy of being really client-centric, offering unbiased advice without being tied to a bank or an insurance company.
Yeah.
Why is that independent model so important?
Well, it's all about avoiding conflicts of interest.
Okay.
Because when an advisor is tied to a specific institution, there's always that chance that they're going to try to push certain products or services that benefit the parent company, even if it's not the best thing for the client.
Right. It might not be the best fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But when you're independent, the focus is all on the client.
So it's about what's best for them.
Exactly.
I bet that's a relief for clients.
Oh, I'm sure.
Knowing that their advisor isn't trying to push a specific agenda. Yeah. It creates a lot of trust.
Definitely a more transparent relationship.
Definitely.
So it really levels the playing field.
Yeah.
And it lets the advisor act as a fiduciary, putting the client's needs first.
And that's what Eagle Partners is all about.
Yeah.
They want their clients to be able to make good decisions.
Informed decisions.
Yes, informed decisions.
Without feeling pressured.
Right.
So speaking of empowering clients, let's take a closer look at the services that Eagle Partners offers.
Okay.
They cover a really wide range of financial needs. You've got financial planning, retirement planning, estate planning, investment, tax planning, portfolio analysis.
Wow. It's a lot.
Even insurance analysis.
It's like a one-stop shop.
It really is for all things personal finance.
What's really impressive is they don't just offer the same thing to everyone.
Right.
they tailor their approach to each client.
Yeah.
Depending on what they need and what their goals are. Yeah. Like for someone who's getting close to retirement, they would really focus on things like retirement income planning.
Yeah, making sure they understand their pension options.
Right.
How to optimize their RRSP withdrawals.
Yeah.
Managing their investments so they can have a comfortable retirement.
And then for someone who's younger, just starting out,
it's going to be more about budgeting, managing debt, building a strong financial foundation.
So they meet their clients wherever they are in life.
Exactly.
And help them figure out the financial side of things.
What's the key?
It really speaks to that client-centric approach.
It does.
And to be able to offer all of these services. They've put together a pretty amazing team.
They have. We'll talk about the team in the next part. But just to recap, we've seen how committed Denny is to professional development, all that experience he got from those big financial institutions, and how dedicated he is to building a firm that really focuses on the client and unbiased advice.
It's a pretty compelling story so far.
I think so.
It's clear that he's built his career on expertise and integrity and a real desire to help people reach their financial goals.
For sure.
And I'm really interested to learn more about the team.
Yeah, me too.
He's put together to do just that.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for part 2 of our deep dive.
Okay.
Where we'll delve into the talent behind Eagle Partners Financial Solutions.
Sounds good. Welcome back. So we're going to take a closer look now at the team that Denny Chuang has put together at Eagle Partners Financial Solutions.
Yeah, because having a good team
it's essential.
Is so important for any financial planning practice.
It really is.
And it seems like Denny has been very intentional.
Yes, very strategic.
About bringing together people with different skills and areas of expertise.
Yeah, because personal finance, it covers so many different areas.
It really does.
You need experts in investments, retirement planning, estate planning, all of that.
It's like building a puzzle.
That's a great analogy.
Where each piece is really important.
Yeah, every piece has its place.
And looking at the Eagle Partners team, it's clear that they have that well-rounded approach.
Yeah.
First, we've got Lise Gillis and Varun Gupta as investment fund advisors. Now, can you tell us a little bit about what an investment fund advisor does?
Sure.
And why that role is so critical?
Well, investment fund advisors are the ones who help clients choose and manage their investments.
Okay.
So they have a deep understanding of all the different options out there.
Right, like mutual funds, ETFs, stocks.
Exactly.
That kind of stuff.
They work really closely with clients to develop strategies that are right for them.
So taking into account things like their risk tolerance.
Absolutely. Risk tolerance is key.
And their financial goals.
Yeah, because everyone's different.
Right. Everyone has different goals.
Different timelines.
Different timelines, yeah.
So investment fund advisors are essential for making sure that the client's money is actually working for them. Okay. They do a lot of research. They look at market trends, and then they come up with recommendations.
Based on the client's specific needs?
Exactly.
And at Eagle Partners, they actually have 2 experienced advisors in this area.
Lise and Varun.
So you've got Lise and you've got Varun, which probably allows for a really collaborative approach.
Absolutely. I think that's a real strength, having those multiple perspectives.
Because 2 heads are better than 1.
Exactly. You can bounce ideas off each other.
And you can see things that maybe you wouldn't have seen on your own.
Yeah. I think it leads to more informed decisions.
Definitely.
Now let's move on to Stefani Arts.
Okay. Stefani Arts.
Who is the office manager.
Yeah.
Now, it might seem like a behind-the-scenes role, but trust me, a well-run office, it's so important.
Yeah, especially for a busy firm.
Especially for a busy firm like this one.
So what kinds of things does an office manager do in this kind of setting?
Well, they're responsible for making sure everything runs smoothly day to day.
Okay.
That could be managing appointments, handling correspondence, coordinating meetings.
So keeping everything organized?
Exactly. Keeping everything organized.
And I imagine that in a client-facing business,
absolutely,
like financial planning, having a really good office manager is crucial for creating a positive client experience.
You want clients to feel confident that their information is being handled properly, that their appointments are on time.
That their questions are being answered.
Exactly. And that's where someone like Stefani is so valuable.
Yeah, she keeps everything running like a well-oiled machine.
Exactly like a well-oiled machine.
Now, we also have Lisa Whittle-Chuang, who is the VP of Business Development. And that title tells me that she's really key in expanding the firm's reach.
Absolutely.
And attracting new clients.
Yeah. So business development is all about building relationships and letting people know about the firm's services.
So it could be networking at events?
Yes. Networking is a big part of it.
Developing marketing campaigns, maybe even giving presentations.
Yeah, to community groups about financial planning.
So it's a role that really requires strong people skills,
definitely.
marketing knowledge.
You have to understand marketing.
And a deep understanding of the financial planning industry.
And you have to be able to connect with people.
Right. You're the face of the firm.
Exactly.
And did you notice that Lisa is actually Denny's wife?
Oh, I did notice that.
So it seems like there's a real shared commitment there.
A real family affair.
Yeah, to the success of the firm.
They're both invested in it.
And they're probably really aligned.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of their vision and values.
For sure, they're on the same page.
And then finally, we have Denny Chuang.
Yes.
Providing administrative support.
So Bailey's the one who's making sure things run smoothly behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Doing all those important tasks.
Like data entry, document preparation.
Yeah.
Scheduling appointments.
All of the essential things.
Even assisting with client communications.
It frees up the advisors to focus on what they do best.
Exactly.
And I noticed that Bailey also shares a last name with Denny and Lisa.
Yeah, so that there might be a family connection there too.
It seems like it.
It's really nice to see a family working together to build something special.
It's a real team effort.
And before we move on, I have to mention Bernie.
Oh, yes, Bernie.
The office dog.
The office dog.
Because what's an office without a furry friend?
Exactly. It adds a bit of fun.
Yeah, and it makes the office feel more welcoming.
Especially in a field that can be a bit intimidating.
Right, like finance.
It shows that Denny's created a relaxed atmosphere where everyone feels comfortable.
So as we can see, Denny Chuang has really carefully chosen his team.
Yes, he has.
Bringing together this group of talented individuals with diverse skills and experience.
And they all contribute to this comprehensive, client-centric approach to financial planning.
But what about the clients themselves?
That's a good question.
What are they saying about their experiences working with Eagle Partners?
Let's find out.
Let's explore that in the next segment. Okay, so we've talked about Denny's career, the philosophy behind Eagle Partners, and the team he's built.
Yeah.
But now let's talk about the clients.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, that's the most important part of any financial planning practice.
Absolutely.
It's all about the client experience.
Yeah, all that expertise, the credentials, the team.
Right.
It all comes down to how well they're actually helping their clients.
Right. Exactly. How are they helping people reach their financial goals?
Yeah, and navigate all the complexities of personal finance.
So how can we get a sense of what the client experience is like at Eagle Partners?
Well, one of the best ways is to look at client testimonials.
Oh, yeah, those firsthand accounts.
Yeah, they give you a real glimpse into what it's like to work with Denny and his team.
And did you see the testimonials on the Eagle Partners website?
I did.
They're pretty impressive.
They really are.
I was struck by how many people used words like trustworthy, knowledgeable, personalized.
It seems like Denny has a reputation for really understanding his clients.
Yeah, and developing strategies that are tailored to their needs.
That's what it's all about.
It's not about pushing some generic product or following a script.
It's about listening, asking questions, and really getting to know each client.
There was one testimonial that I found really interesting.
Okay.
It was from a couple that Denny helped through a really tough economic period.
Oh, wow.
The market was volatile.
Yeah.
And they were worried about their retirement savings. But Denny was able to adjust their portfolio, minimize their losses.
Wow.
And keep them on track.
That's impressive.
To reach their goals.
It really is.
I mean, that shows real experience.
And expertise.
Expertise, yeah.
Being able to adapt to changing market conditions.
Right.
Making good decisions when things are tough.
That's so important.
Especially these days.
Yeah.
When things are so unpredictable.
Another testimonial talked about how patient Denny is.
Oh, that's good.
And how he's willing to explain things in a way that anyone can understand.
That's so important.
Because finance can be complicated.
It can be really intimidating.
Right, with all the jargon.
And technical terms.
Yeah.
So a good advisor helps you understand it all.
Right.
Like a translator.
And I think that feeling of empowerment.
Yeah.
When you understand your finances.
Right.
That builds trust.
Absolutely.
It makes you feel like you're part of the process.
Like you're in control.
Exactly.
And it seems like Denny is really good at that.
Yeah, he connects with people. He builds relationships.
Yeah.
Makes them feel comfortable.
That personal touch goes a long way.
It really does.
Yeah.
And did you notice how many testimonials mentioned long-term relationships.
Oh, yeah. People who have been with Denny for years.
15, 20, even 25 years.
That's amazing.
That kind of loyalty is rare.
It really is.
It shows how much trust he's built.
People don't stay with an advisor that long unless they're happy.
And it's not just Denny.
No.
People were praising the whole team at Eagle Partners.
That's great to hear.
Talking about how responsive they are, how professional they are, and how much they care.
So it sounds like Denny has created a culture of putting the client first.
Exactly. It's not just a saying.
No.
It's how they operate.
It's who they are.
So as we wrap up our deep dive
Yeah.
into Denny Chuang and Eagle Partners financial solutions, what are the key takeaways?
Well, I think the biggest one is client empowerment.
Okay.
Everything we've learned about Denny, his career, his firm, his team, it all points to this idea of helping clients understand their finances.
Make informed decisions.
Exactly.
And achieve their goals.
It's not just about managing money.
Right.
It's about financial well-being.
That's a great way to put it.
I think so.
Thanks for joining us on this journey.
My pleasure.
We hope you found it informative and maybe even inspiring.
Yeah.
As you navigate your own financial path.
Good luck out there.
Thanks for listening.